Okay, everyone, if you have not already, get into a comfortable seat if that feels good for you. A lot of you may know already that I'm a big believer in moving meditation. So if you would like to make a cup of tea, do a face mask, stretch, journal, you are welcomed to do that. Whatever feels right and good for you is what I want you to do. This is your practice, this is your time. I am just nudging you towards doing what feels aligned. First, I want to welcome you all and thank you for being here with me today. We are starting December off right. It's the first of the month, but it's also the last month of this year. If you are here today, that means that you made it. What a whirlwind it has been the past couple of years. And to be honest, I feel really moved and emotional to have made it to this day. I do not take it lightly that you've shown up here with me tonight. So let's dive in. This evening, I want you to be fully present during our time together. Everything else can wait. We are dedicating 20 to 30 minutes to grounding down, nurturing ourselves, and trusting that we will not miss anything by showing up here for ourselves. In this meditation, I'll be inviting you to think about what makes you feel fed, or should I say, nourished. You are welcomed, as I mentioned earlier, to get into a comfortable seat for this practice or be in an intentional moving meditation. If you choose to use this time to move, that could look like being on a walk if you are on the West Coast, making a cup of tea, journaling, yoga, stretching, whatever feels supportive for you. Let's take this moment to take a deep inhale together for 4 on my count. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2, 1, and exhale. This is called the box breath. If you've done a breathwork meditation with me before, you know that this is my favorite breathing practice. The benefits of the box breath are abundant. It can help you find ease when you're feeling overwhelmed. If you have trouble sleeping, it can help soothe your nervous system and lull you back to sleep. And it can also help you address feelings of panic or worry or stress or anxiety. And so, for the record, that breath is inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. Okay? So let's do that again together. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. 3, 2, 1. Continue this sequence during our time together. If it ever feels like it's too much, especially the holding, you can go ahead and return to normal breathing. The only thing that I ask of you while we are here is to be fully in tune and intentional with your breath. So paying attention to the flow, how you're feeling in your body, any tension that you have. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders. Be here, be comfortable. And if you feel yourself tensing up, that is your invitation to breathe and to drop those shoulders, okay? I want you to tune in to my voice and actively listen as I guide you through this sequence. Make sure you're breathing. And you will hear me do these long, intentional pauses. That's fine. As you look back on the past year, I want you to think about what filled you up. What led you back home to yourself? And how did you nourish yourself? Again, what filled you up? What led you back home to yourself? And how did you nourish yourself? Hold these questions close because we will be coming back to them later on. As we start to wind down for the year, I think it's important to take inventory of how we feed ourselves emotionally or how we fed ourselves emotionally. Looking at what we're taking in and examining whatever that is as it is allows us to figure out what needs to be on our plate and what does not. When was the last time you felt full and comforted by your own company? When was the last time you truly felt nourishment? As we step into 2022 in the next 4 weeks, I want us all here tonight to commit to not starving ourselves, not hushing our voices, not serving ourselves first. That's important. We must fill our own cups in order to replenish those around us, to replenish our work, our breath, our life force. And so, no more coming to the table last because you've been making everyone else's plate. Breathe into those words. No more coming to the table last. I want you to think about your own plate, your own needs, your desires, your wants. What do they look like? What do they feel like? Can you touch them? Can you taste them? Can you embody them? Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw and breathe through this. A lesson I learned this year is that you can't keep waiting for other people to feed you. You must feed yourself. You must look at what you like, what you love, what you want, what you need. And even if you don't know how to identify whatever that is to a T today, here's the invitation to be open to paying attention. Taste testing, if you will, as you go along. Be surprised by how good your life can taste if you lean in. Put your right hand on your heart if you are in seated and still meditation and breathe in slowly, fully, and calmly. I'd also like for you to make sure that your shoulders are dropped and that jaw is loose. If you are in moving meditation, tune in to what you're doing intensely, intently, and breathe through that. As you're resting your body and mind in this moment, or as you're doing your moving meditation, start tuning into how you're feeling in your body. What sensations are coming up as you're breathing? You can keep your hand on your heart and your hand on your belly as long as you feel called to do so. As you're breathing through this, does any anxiety arise when you think of serving yourself first? Do you feel liberated at the idea that, wow, I can fill my own cup? Or do you feel curious about the idea of meeting your needs first? I know that that feels big. I know that we are taught to be selfless. And this is not an invitation to not be selfless, but it is an invitation to pay attention to yourself too. Pay attention to how you want to feel the rest of this month. Breathe in and breathe out. Pay attention to the table you want to set for yourself. Visualize it. Be intentional. Be curious. Be open to rearranging. Breathe in and breathe out. Pay attention to where you feel burnt out in your life, where things feel overdone, where boundaries feel blurry. Use this moment to pay attention to how you will nourish yourself moving forward. It is the first of the month. It is a new day, a new night, a new opportunity to begin again. Let's inhale deep into our bellies, fill up until you can't anymore. And I want you to exhale through an opened mouth, sigh it out. It might feel silly, but do it. Release that tension in your body, drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, soften. Again, let's inhale deep into our bellies until we can't anymore. Practice that diaphragmatic breathing. And exhale through an open mouth, sigh it out. Today we are committing to feeding our souls with love and care and rest and intention. You are not here by accident. I'll say that again. You are not here by accident. Drop your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Soften. Inhale nourishment when you're ready. Hold. Exhale depletion when you're ready. Empty your bellies. Inhale comfort. Hold on to that comfort. Exhale overextending. Inhale self-nurturing energy. Whatever that looks like and feels like for you, breathe it in. Hold it. It's yours. Hold it. And exhale. As you get comfortable with your thoughts and feelings around feeling fed and nourishing your life, not just this month, but as we walk into this new year, I want to invite you to breathe. And I know, duh, Alex, that is the point. But we often hold our breath. And when we do not intentionally breathe, we cannot intentionally feel. So whenever you're feeling stuck, whenever you're feeling like, geez, this life is hard, whenever you're feeling like your heart is aching, whenever you're feeling joy, whenever you're feeling peace, intention and breathing bring you back to center. Drop your shoulders. Rotate your neck if you need to. Unclench your jaw. And remember that joy is here. You are joy. You are not here by accident, my friends. Discovering where we feel nourished or not is the gift of presence that we need more of. You don't have to know the answers today, but tuning in and paying attention to yourself is valuable. It matters, and it's important. We don't often pause long enough to pay attention to the micro moments, to the mini moments of joy, to the gratitude that is right in front of us in this moment, in this breath, in this work. Being here now, sharing this collective healing space, I am welcoming you to lean in, pay close attention to yourself, your life, your relationships, and the possibilities that greet you. What feeds you? Are you nourished? Get quiet and tune in. What feeds you? And are you nourished? So, this is an invitation to look at your plate. What's on it? Who's at your table? What value do they bring to your life, and what value do you offer to theirs? Let's take 3 more intentional deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale nourishment and exhale. Once more, inhale a full and nourished life in this moment. And exhale. As we bring our meditation to a close, I'd like you to start bringing some attention back to your bodies. If your eyes are closed, feel free to start fluttering them open. If you are seated, feel free to start moving around a little bit. I want you to revisit those questions that I asked earlier. As you look back on the past year, what filled you up? What led you back home to yourself? And how did you nourish yourself? You can feel free to write these down in your journal. The audio will be saved for you, of course, and you can revisit and listen. And then you can answer those questions when you have the time and space. Thank you for being here with me tonight. What an honor to share this intentional space with you all on the first of the month. I am wishing you ease and nourishment and care as you journey through the rest of this year. Take good care, friends.